Hi, I'm Realtor Bird Tade, and this is another video in my educational video series, which I like to call Sipping Coffee or Tea with Realtor Bird Tade. This is an educational video series for both buyers and sellers alike, and we try to navigate in this video series through the hoopla, the hype, and yes, even the media negativity surrounding our real estate industry. So today's topic is a really good one. This is a four-part video series on the home selling process, right? We've talked about the preparing your home for sale as well as pricing the home correctly. This is video number 3, and this one's titled Marketing Strategies for Selling a Home. We'll have another one after this one. It's called Staging Tips to Attract Buyers. So let's get into it. Marketing strategies for selling a home starts with professional photography. All right. Hire a professional photographer to take high quality photos of your home. Very, very important. We offer that standard here at Santino Properties LLC. Our photographer is an artist. She drives a lot of traffic to our listings simply because she takes phenomenal photos, and they're not the kind that look photoshopped or where people. I used a photographer years and years ago. I think it was 9 or 10 years ago. I used him like twice, once or twice, and people were mad. Like, oh my God, the house doesn't look anything like that. I had agents call me and said, you really shouldn't do this false advertising. I'm like, excuse me, what are you talking about? We're all people of integrity here. He said, no, the house doesn't look anything like those pictures you have online. Okay. So hire a photographer. My photographer's awesome. If you have any questions about who that is, leave me a comment below. Reach out to me. Send me a text, DM, whatever. I'll be happy to tell you who she is. Ensure the photos, of course, highlight the home's best features, and it's going to make that strong first impression because, like I said in the previous videos, you never get a second chance to make the first impression on buyers. And let's face it, recent statistics say that 98% of home buyers are online now. That's 98 out of 100 people. So you have to have a robust online presence. It's so important to have the bait that will attract the fish. And let's face it, right? Good professional photos are the very first putting your best foot forward, right? When listing a home for sale. Include photos of key areas, including the exterior, interior, and of course any special features. And again, you never get a second chance to make a first impression, so make sure those professional photos look really nice. And by the way, if you're in the market to hire a listing a real estate professional to be your listing agent and to represent the exposure for your property, if this individual has a marketing plan which includes taking photos with their personal iPhone, you need to ask them to leave immediately. Remove them from your house, folks. It's not only a dereliction of duty, it's they're doing you a downright disservice. I'm not here to cast aspersions on anybody else's work, but I got to tell you, if they're using an iPhone, in this business, as competitive as it is, especially here in San Antonio, then I got to tell you, they're doing you a disservice. Consider removing that individual from your house. What do you do in terms of photography? You say, oh well, hey, I got a great camera here on my phone, or I got a Samsung, whatever. Out. Anyway, virtual tours and videos. I mean, it's super, super important to put that first foot forward. And the tours are really awesome, right? This create the virtual tours and video walkthroughs. It creates an immersive experience, which is really, really cool, right? And I would recommend even using 3D technology to allow potential buyers to explore the home's outline. I mean, we put at Santino Properties LLC floor plans on all of our listings. We want to showcase how the home lays out, and of course the rooms, right? The dimensions of rooms and that kind of thing. It's a really good way to show folks. But they have the dollhouse imaging as well, which is really, really cool. Kind of enter the home and kind of take a virtual tour around it, because that gets a lot of buy-in from the buyers, and they're sending it to their parents and their sister, and they, hey, come check out the house we're looking at and stuff like that. So it creates a buzz right around your listing. Share those videos on social media and of course your real estate agents' websites. Um, uh, YouTube channel like mine, right? If you're watching this video on YouTube, the chances are you're watching it on my channel. We have over 100 videos, educational videos there on our channel, as well as a couple of listing videos, mixed in. Excuse me, video walkthroughs and so forth. So it's important to have that shared. Online listings, of course, you don't want to list your home on major sites, but that happens automatically through syndication. So if you're participating with the local multiple listing service, MLS, those are going to feed out to over 100 sites, right? So that happens automatically because people are on Zillow, Realtor.com, and they're fed through the MLS. You're going to want to ensure that the listing has a really good detailed description, high quality photos that we just talked about, and of course, key information about the features of the home, because we want to attract those buyers to your home, right? Optimize the listing with relevant keywords to increase visibility in online searches and that kind of thing. So that's very important, right, for SEO, right, search engine optimization. The fourth point I'll make is social media marketing. It's very important to share your listing on social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Use targeted ads to reach potential buyers in your area. We do a lot of target marketing where we obtain lists of the most opportune buyers for which to market our properties. I'm working with a gentleman with a luxury listing who doesn't want droves of people walking through his house. He does have a really beautiful home to sell. He would prefer to find an off-market buyer. We found him through our marketing. He reached out to us. He raised his hand and said, yeah, I would like to sell my house, actually. I would like to cash out that equity and go to somewhere else a little bit smaller and economize. So I took my buyer out there. I previewed the home first. Took my buyer out there. We call that a perfect home finder program. And she decided that the backyard was not suitable to what they need, right? They need to be able to have the area for the kids to kick the soccer ball and practice, because they're on teams. And so they passed on it, and I said, well, what other interest do you have in maybe finding another 2 or 3 families just like hers? And he said, look, if you can find me a buyer, then I'll pay your fee. So we're going online, of course, through Facebook ads is how we do it, and Instagram and different avenues, right? But reach out to me if you have any interest in target marketing to get your home sold for a lot more money than what you can than perhaps what you even expected. But it's target marketing, and we also have retargeting with our ads. So ask us about that if you have any questions. But we want to create, of course, engaging posts with photos, videos, and of course updates about the home. We do that standard, right? That's a standard practice with our packages, our listing packages. The fifth and final thing I'll talk about is, of course, traditional marketing methods. So you'll want to host an open house here and there, to allow potential buyers to tour the home in person. I'm gonna tell you right now that I think the number is only like 5 to 8% of the homes in America are ever sold at an open house. That home that's being held open. That's it. It's a very small percentage. However, you know what you do is you get your neighbors. You say, what do we want those looky-loos in my house? Just a bunch of neighbors. Yes, but guess what? They're gonna bring their family members that might be looking to live nearby. They might bring their parents who are thinking about moving here from, I don't know, Denver, Colorado, or Boise, Idaho, or something like that, to San Antonio. And that's the kind of traffic that you want to get. So you'll want to host an open house, but we do a best bidder home sale, by the way, which is unlike, it's like an open house on steroids, which is unlike what anybody does. And if you have any questions about best bidder, just reach out to me. But of course, you'll want to use, of course, directional signage for those open houses. And you definitely want to have a sign put out in the front yard immediately, right? Because a lot of folks are going to reach out to you just based on that sign in the yard, right? To your agent. So this has been video number 3, marketing strategies for selling a home. I've got a list of 5 things I just mentioned to you here. The other videos, of course, in the series are preparing the home for sale as well as pricing the home correctly. This video, of course, is more marketing strategies for selling the home. And the last video, number 4, is going to be staging tips to attract buyers. This has been another educational video in the series I call Sipping Coffee or Tea with Realtor Bert Tade. Hopefully this information has been helpful for you. If you're thinking about selling your home, any questions you have, send me a DM or send me a text or email me. You can find me online, Bert Sales San Antonio Real Estate. And I'd love to just be a resource to you, right? Perhaps I can offer some guidance throughout this process. We're very adept at listing homes for sale successfully. And the original list price to sale price is, for us anyway, is much better than the average, which last month was 94.8%, 5.2% discount on average across the board in our area. So if you have any questions, let me know. But at the same time, be sure to like and subscribe to this page, whatever platform you're watching this on, and leave me a comment below. I'd love to read my comments, both good and bad. I can take it. And let me know what you think. I'd like to see what your thoughts are about some of the tips that we're sharing here. Hopefully it's been interesting for you, and that's it for now.